today I'm going to be talking about how my week 2 prep went and as we enter in our 3-week prep. So Winston is here. He's going to say hello. Aren't you, buddy? Oh, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, so today, yesterday, we are 18 weeks out from the Chesapeake Classic OCB show in Baltimore. It is October 12th. More information about everything as the show gets closer. Some of you guys have reached out about tickets, things like that. I'll get into all of that as it gets closer. So, week 2. Sorry, I just growled him up. Week 2 went not how I expected it to. And I'll say that because some major changes happened. As you guys know, I kind of transitioned from my fat loss program straight into my prep program with my coach. And there were some things that I didn't agree with that my coach was having me do that I felt as if it was necessary for me to get a new coach. Just point blank, that's how I felt. I didn't want to get too far into prep and then wish I would have had done it sooner. So I did just that. So I'm no longer with my old coach that you guys saw me talk about. I am now with Team Pro Physique with Kate Callahan. She is super duper sweet. She's an online coach, but she's based out of Florida. She is super knowledgeable in the sport. She has competed herself in bikini, and I just got a really good vibe from her. So she changed up some of my macros. Instead of me being on a meal plan, I am now on IIFYM, if it fits your macros, which is a lot more flexible for me, especially on the days that I work, which was something that I definitely needed. So I have had an increase in my carbohydrates, decrease in my protein, decrease in my fats, and my body has really, really responded well. I'm about a pound-ish lower than what I was last week. My measurements haven't changed much, but the weight has. So I think it was a sign from the universe, like, hey, I think you did a good job. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm excited to see where she can take me. So that being said, I am also going to be changing up my workout routine because that did come with my previous coach. I now, I wish you could see Winston. I now no longer have a workout plan. I am actually going to be using a good friend of mine. She's a personal trainer. She actually competed herself. So she's going to be helping training me. Her name is Emily Samuelson. Winston, stop. Calm down. So Emily, is going to be sending me a workout plan, things like that to follow. Again, just to reiterate, bikini, they really focus on the smaller waist, that whole hourglass. So the small waist, a little bit bigger hips, bigger shoulder and your lats right here to make the illusion of a smaller waist, as well as your booty. So she's going to be sending me stuff like that to work on. I'm going to be going from 5 days a week to 4 days. 4 days right now, which actually works out perfect because as a nurse, I work 3 days. So that means that the days that I have to work, it's going to be off, which is going to be nice because I used to wake up at 3 a.m. to go to the gym. And now I can spend that time with Winston. Yeah, so I think that's all the major changes that have happened over the past week. I feel as if, I don't know, I have a good feeling. I really want this show to be a learning experience, and I think already it has. I think I have grown much more mentally than physically throughout, I guess, these 2 weeks. I guess longer. This whole transformation that I'm doing, I think that I've grown a lot more mentally than I have physically. Just because you have to get over those mental humps. For example, today I had originally, this isn't the first time I'm doing this video, this is now the second. I was talking to you guys as I was making my breakfast earlier, and I was in the worst mood possible. And I also kind of wanted to touch on that for a minute. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I wanted to touch on that for a minute. This whole thing is not rainbows and sunshine. I am trying to really let you guys know that I'm trying to be transparent throughout this whole process. I am a pretty positive person. I look at the good things in life, not the bad, as well as like with the people too. And I try to stay positive. I try to stay motivated. I try to stay dedicated, all of that. But it does not always happen. Today when I woke up, I felt like shit. I did not want to get out of bed. First off, my throat is like killing me. And I am just so frustrated with the whole coaching process. If you go back to my supplements video, I did touch on that I was on depression medicine. I tapered myself down. So I was on it for about 2 years. August will be 3. And I went from 20 milligrams, 10 to 5 to 2.5 for like a week. And then now I'm completely off of it. So whether or not I'm feeling like this because I'm getting off that medicine or because of other things going on, it's not always there's gonna be peaks and valleys. The whole point of me going on this ramble is that it's not always gonna be rainbow and sunshines. There are going to be peaks and valleys and times where I just literally don't know why in the hell I'm doing this. I had a lot of those moments in the past week, but I am trying to maintain the positivity, maintain the motivation, trying to get into things that like make me feel better. So like a cute gym outfit, which is what I'm wearing right now, and just trying to get back into things that I love. I'm hoping that helps me, but right now I do feel like I am in a funk, which can greatly affect your weight and how you present yourself and things like that. So that is it for week 2. Was not as positive as I thought it was going to be going into it, but it is a new week. First off, it's a new day. Second off, it's a whole new week. Third off, I have a lot of time. 18 weeks is a lot of time for things to happen. And I am excited and I am nervous as hell, but I'm not going in this to win my pro card. I'm not going in this to win first place. I'm going in this to challenge myself, to see if I like the sport, to see if I want to continue doing this. So far, I will say, yes, I do love this sport. I love the changes that I see, even though I have a lot of fat covering it, the delts coming in. And that's another thing I want to point out on right now. Like when I look in the mirror, I love my body. For real life, for day to day, I love how my body looks. I mean, I've never had this kind of body, shaped how I want it to be shaped, looking in the right places. But when I refer to things like fat and I feel chubby, it's because the show stage is not real life. The show stage is extreme, and that's why not everyone does this sport. And I think that's where the challenge comes in, and why I'm so excited to do it, because I want to challenge myself for something that I've never done before. So not always positive. I try to stay positive. There's always a silver lining in every single situation. I don't care how bad it is, there's always a silver lining. And I truly believe that, because I've been through some pretty bad shit, and there's always positive out of it. So, sorry for that. Next week I hope is a lot more positive than this one, but stay tuned. I'm entering week 3, new coach, new workout plan, new everything pretty much. So hopefully I'll see a little bit better results in this upcoming week. Hopefully my throat actually works. If not, work tomorrow will be very quiet because I won't be talking as much. But yes, thank you for joining along. As always, follow me on Instagram for more like daily updates. If not, I will see you guys. I work next Sunday, so probably next Monday. But thank you again for following along, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you. Have a great day.